morning, Stacey. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's so nice to have you here this morning.
I haven't been on for a long time.
I know. Our schedules have just been kind of goofy and erratic or something. I don't know what, but we just haven't seen a lot of you. This is going to be the first time you've been using our new platform.
I haven't.
You haven't done anything with the scanner.
To play with the gun.
So the nice thing is we can actually see ourselves there.
Yes.
You know, as if, you know, maybe the people watching are thinking it's goofy that we keep looking at a computer.
I know. I'm like, what?
But good morning, everybody. I'm Heidi, and this is Stacey.
Yes.
We're at Hen and Chicks Studio in Conrad, Iowa, and today is the first installment of 4 of videos that will be going along with our Top It Off Sew Along. So just a quick, what is this, right? Well, we had fun with a sew-along before the holidays or during the holidays, and it was so much fun. We decided to try it again. This time, we are using a purchased pattern, and so it is called, let me see if I can get my clicker going. There we go.
There it goes.
It is called Hat, Hat, Hooray. It is a pattern by Atkinson Designs, and so it is a purchased pattern.
Super fun.
It is, and so many people have already purchased it prior to us saying it was a sew-along, that we felt it was a natural. And even one of our customers said that they had purchased it, set it aside, but this was going to be the excuse that they needed to get it done.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and I think, sometimes don't we need that? We need a deadline.
Well, and sometimes we need, like, somebody to give you that idea of, go grab that pattern and let's do it. Yeah.
Yes, it's so fun. And then, to know that we're doing it. This is not, this is a pattern that might take a little bit of time, but we basically have a month. We've set aside a month here to make it. I think that's doable for somebody. And we're not requiring, there are 4 different sizes, everything from a 53 by 65 to a full, where you can make the smallest one. You can't make it smaller than that. So like I am choosing to make the small one. I've already made, I made the Hawkeye one in the, that's the coordinating Frosty Fun maybe is what that one is. But Hat, Hat, Hooray is featuring all of these fun hats. And Stacey, I even had fun taking pictures of people's hats.
Yeah, you got a few of me.
Yes.
I'm kind of a stocking hat collector.
Yes, you are. And you look so good in mine.
Oh,
I always think that, then I pull it off. Maybe this is why people wear them all day long.
Yeah.
Is that if you pull it off, your hair is going to be all...
Then it's going to, they're static.
Goofy, yes.
Yes.
But I had fun at a couple basketball games taking pictures of people from the back to use in the promo. And just had a little fun with that. You can see
they were kind of questioning, like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. And then I even had somebody who wore a hat specifically so I could take their picture.
Oh, nice.
And I thought that was really fun, that they wanted to be a part of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about how the Top It Off Sew Along is working and want to read the rules, because there aren't many, they are all on our website at henandchickstudio.com/topitoff. No spaces in that. Just type in Top It Off and it will take you to a page. It'll show you our schedule of what's going to happen. So if you decide to participate in making this, then you do have a chance for prizes. And so eventually there'll be an upload link where to upload it. There will be and then we'll have a drawing. And there's a date in there for when we're going to have the prize drawing and stuff. And I always like it that everybody wins. Yes. So we'll see how
it was fun to see what people got to receive afterwards.
Yes.
And all of the patterns were so different, or the quilts were so different. It was so fun to look and see what people were turning in.
Yeah, and even a pattern like this can have such variety.
Oh, yes.
Now, the sample in the store, and I did not get out a ladder this morning and get it down. It's up high. We have shown the picture. The picture of it is actually on the web page that I just referenced. It's made out of cyclone fabrics.
Yeah.
And so it's, red and yellow and just appropriate. And that is a great way to use a pattern like that. And what we're talking about today is fabric selection. and just having a little conversation about that. And I think that's a natural that you have plenty of stocking caps that say Iowa State on them.
Yeah.
I've seen, I think Molly is already making hers in Hawkeye fabric. You could certainly do something in UNI.
Yes.
That's a natural, I'll say, place to go when you're thinking about making a stocking cap. It gives you a theme, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's hard when you either love the fabrics or you love the pattern,
right?
And you have to either find the pattern to go with the fabric, or you have to find the fabric to go. Did I say that right? Find the pattern to go with the fabric, or the fabric to go with the pattern.
Yes.
And sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes it's an obvious choices, but sometimes it's not. And so what we just want to talk about a little bit this morning are a few different ideas. Now, I'm going to start with my choices. So when we came up with the idea that we were calling it Top It Off, of course, the only thing I could think of was cherries, a cherry on top.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I never even thought about that.
I have loved the phrase, just life is like a bowl of cherries.
Yes.
And I've collected cherry fabric.
Yes.
And so I went home and I pulled out all of my cherry fabrics. And I think what I've decided is that the background is going to be this kind of cream with a cherry print in it, an outline. Now, it might not be quite enough, so I may have to add in a couple others that I have that are all these neutral cherries. Yes, you pulled them all out. Oh, even if I got the one with that one, it's a little bolder, but I could use it if I got desperate, right? But I think I'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was fascinating, and I don't, at this point, you can see a little bit of it on the table. Look how much black is in that. I guess I hadn't really thought about the fact that my cherry fabric, which of course I think of as red,
right,
would have so much black in it. And all of a sudden I have this piece, this one, this guy, he's got black. You can, this is Mary Englebright in all of her cherries. There's cherries.
Look at that.
Isn't that fun? So with all of that black fabric, I think it will stand out against these cream pieces. But then, because of the bright colors, I will be able to add in maybe some green or some little yellow cherries. This a little bit bigger kind of red and orange. You know what I mean? I think I'll be able to add in some of those in the pieces in between. Don't you think?
How fun is this? I can't believe there's that many cherry materials.
Oh yes, and I've had to stop myself.
And you even have a batik.
I know. I can't tell you how many years old that one is, because that one has been that one's been in the stash a while.
Yeah.
And one year when I was cleaning out my stash, every time I came across a cherry fabric, then I would stick it in a certain spot, so it was much easier to grab pieces. And when I look at these. When I talk with people about selecting fabric, I often use the 3 C's. Have you ever heard the 3 C's?
I don't think so.
Let's see if I can remember them so early in the morning. Character, color, and contrast.
Okay.
Okay. So I will say that the character of a fabric, like this one, looks very traditional to me. Totally different than the whimsy of Mary Englebright. Maybe in a I'm going to call it an ordinary quilt, they might not come together.
Yeah.
I think I can pull it off in this one.
Oh, I think you can too.
I think I can pull it off. I think I can put the batik in,
yep.
All of that, and do sort of, again, that cherry thing. So
I think it's all going to work just perfectly.
I think so too. And as we are on this morning, of course, we are in a nice, lovely, cold area of the country in Iowa, in the Midwest. Would love to know, are you a stocking cap wearer? And I'll set those over just a little bit. You know, what is your favorite color of stocking cap? Where do you wear your stocking caps? Do you wear them all day long?
Yes.
So be sure if you're watching that you can put that information in as we go to the next one. So Jamie is out of the office or out of the store today, and because it's an office, we're sort of an office, right?
Yeah. Studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's having fun with her daughter today, but she of course brought in her selections. Jamie is always trying to push the envelope, right?
Yes.
And when we see a pattern like this, it's white background.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not the only option.
Right. Sometimes you need somebody to say, you can do a dark background.
That's right. So we've been having an end of bolt sale, and I actually will be sending out an email soon with a code. I have not gotten to the computer yet to do that. But there is going to be an end of bolt sale announced today via email. And on the end of bolt, she found this really pretty batik that is a peachy pink.
Yes.
I would describe it. This is going to be her background. She thought it would be really cool to do this kind of peachy pink background with gray stocking caps.
I think that's really cool.
Okay.
And then she kind of tossed into some colors.
Oh, she did. And what the other thing that I think is very interesting about what she's doing, she's totally mixing fabrics, meaning cotton, flannel, cuddle.
Yes.
I don't know that she has any batiks in here.
Just this.
Yeah, just this. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, this. I'm like, does she have batiks? Yeah, I'm holding it
She
right
has, she has, these are all flannels.
Yes, and I think you can see some of them, but what's interesting, so she pulled out her scraps of cuddle. And I think she's going back and forth of whether they will be strips or whether they'll be the ball on top.
That would be fun.
But what fun.
I think it's a great idea. Well, and when I was pulling this all out, of course, I hadn't talked to Jamie about it. We talked about this stuff in the batik, and I didn't know about the cuddle. And I said, is she using cuddle somewhere? And you said, yes, she is. And I'm like, oh, that's really exciting.
Yeah, it is. And it you know, will it be a little fussier for her? Yes, because when you're working with cuddle, it stretches, those kinds of things. She's going to have to pin heavily, you know, all those kinds of things. But I think the end result is going to be adorable.
Yeah.
And I love that you're right. She mixed in, like she likes arrows and different things. And look at that. It has a little bit of that kind of corally pink.
Yes.
It's going to be perfect for a...
and then this cuddle with those.
Oh, yeah.
So
Can you imagine the combinations she's going to have?
Yeah.
She even went and pulled out, she knew she had some scraps of these at home, but like a light colored hat. So not necessarily all gray. She might do some cream, off-white kinds of, you know, pieces. I think it'll be very exciting for her. Very, very exciting.
Really neat.
So that'll be fun coming together. Totally different than mine.
Yes.
I will say that we love doing that. Okay, so we've talked about collegiate. That's a natural, but some people are not Iowa State and Hawkeye fans. Like, well, we're both Cyclone fans, but you know, they're not as diehard as we are, right? And so you're thinking, I don't want to do a collegiate quilt. You know, I'm not cherries. I know what this. You know, again, there's no wrong way to do this. And one thing to think about as you're thinking about these hats, and maybe I'll come around and just show this hat up a little bit closer again, is that there are lots of different shapes. So this piece has a bigger spot in it. This one has, you know, narrower. I love the stripe in here. And so these hats could have a variety of patterns. And next week is going to be our cutting video and talking about cutting a little bit, but I want to introduce the idea of fussy cutting because I think this is a perfect, like I think, and fussy cutting, what is fussy cutting, right? Literally, you are specifically cutting out, your fussy cutting a specific element out of your fabric.
Right.
A clear acrylic ruler is helpful. I'm going to tell you right now, the Stripology Mini is going to be perfect for some fussy cutting. So we'll be talking more about that ruler. Do you have the Mini?
I don't. I have the squared and the extra large.
Yes, and the square will be easy to work with. I just like the mini that, like, if I'm trying to fussy cut a 3-inch square, it's a lot, the ruler's a lot
to move,
easier to move around. But I don't know, I've already been thinking, like, since the whole phrase cherry on top, you know, could I get in here and fussy cut one of these cherries out to be on
Put that
top?
on the stocking hat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or, interestingly enough, this is a border fabric, right? And, you know, does it date me? How, you know, this is probably pretty old. But can you imagine me cutting this border and that being
and put it
on
like,
the strip?
Right, the strip.
Yes.
That would be really cute.
Wouldn't that be fun? I think that could be fun. And
Well,
even
the fun thing about this material is not only do you have these, but you can have yellow ones too.
yes,
I mean,
and
you can both.
absolutely. And you,
Oh,
yep,
I'm
you're gonna
gonna
talk.
strip
All
out.
right, you be careful on the cord. And we've got a class coming up soon. I can't believe it is already that time. So we're just gonna talk just a little bit about fussy cutting, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We've got some beautiful new fabrics. If you were on yesterday, you saw us do the new songbook fabrics, and I just see if I can click that on just so you can see it up close on the computer. And this is a beautiful floral. And if you,
It's okay,
Lucy, that's Lucy. Just talk to Lucy. She'll love you up. I forgot we left her out of the kennel, so while we were videoing, and so when we're fussy cutting, again, think of the elements that are in your fabric that might make a difference. And Stacey pulled out several here. This snow globe could be awesome for fussy cut.
Yeah, I thought that would
because
be really cute.
then
on
you
top.
could turn him and put him on top.
Yes.
That would be adorable. We've got this really cute animal fabric. So if you're thinking that you're going to make a kid's version,
Yes.
or maybe an adult that loves animals, that of course would be sweet. And other ones that might be fun are words, fabrics with words. Oh, this one is so sweet. It has little birds on it. Oh, that could be cute.
I thought that'd be fun.
Oh, this is the new Sunshine and Chamomile.
I love it.
And it has the hexagons with the farm animals and flowers. Easily, my gosh, you could fussy cut the hexagon, and that would add extra pattern in there. And of course, you can't forget our wonderful cyclones.
Yes.
And so can definitely fussy cut those.
And one
as
thing
well.
I was thinking about Hawkeye material, if you were fussy cutting, you could fussy cut just the black if you didn't want the Hawkeye on there.
No, that's right.
Oh, sorry. That's not what I meant to say.
I think that would
Or
be,
you could do the red. You could do
That's right. That's right. No. Yeah, you could just cut the background. Yeah, I love your humor. Love your humor. All right. Well, you know, fabric selection can be really interesting. One of the things we definitely encourage you to do during our sew along, and is to go to our creative community in Facebook. If you're not a member, just answer the couple questions because we'd love to know how you found us and what you're doing, and then post the fabrics that you're picking out for your hats.
We love to see that.
Oh yeah, it's inspiring to us to see what the combinations are and how that all goes. Well, Stacey, I'm so glad that you were able to join us today.
Me too.
And I think you're gonna pass on. You said you're gonna actually pass on this particular sew along.
I am.
Yes, you have a busy month ahead.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we'll make plenty of hats for you.
That'll be awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, you have a great day and sew along with us.
Thanks. Bye.